Welcome to Epic Thoughts. Epic Shots.
In these videos, we're going to talk about some deep subjects while looking at some pictures that I find interesting that either I've made myself, like this one, or that I found on the web that are stock photos, probably from Pixabay. I've started this channel, this Epic Thoughts, Epic Shots channel a long time ago. And I haven't really done much with it, but recently I started to do a few other things on it, and I've done some other channels that I've had a little bit more success with, but the last 5 days I've gotten stuck at home with COVID, and I'm starting to feel a lot better, and I might just do a video on what exactly COVID feels like. It kind of feels like a sellout and attention grab for all of the COVID things lately, and just a clickbait, because some people are going to click on COVID just because that's in your site, or in your description, but and I'll take that. I'll take whatever clicks I can get, but mostly I'm just looking for a little bit of an outlet for my anxiety, but also kind of a place to leave something. You know, we've all maybe gotten a little bit more attention from death, maybe. I don't know exactly how to say this, but death has been brought a little more front and center for us all, so it's definitely been brought a little more front and center for me. Even a little bit before COVID, I had some anxiety about death, and now I've got more anxiety about it, so part of me is going to feel better. I don't really think that I'm going to die soon, but none of us ever know. You know, I guess we've all kind of looking at life, and we've got that possibility of, you know, we could live another 30 seconds or we could live another 30 years. And that's really the way it is for all of us. Most of us. There's some of us that are like 90 or 100 and have some terminal disease, and the chances of going on for another 30 years are very unlikely. But you might get another 3 years. We just don't know. And so because of that, I've decided that I want to start doing some things that leave more of a solid imprint of me behind. So this channel is going to be you and me discussing some deep thoughts and looking at some really cool photos. I hope it's going to be something more than boring. You know, I hope it's not going to be boring is what I'm trying to say. I hope it's going to be very interesting. I hope it's going to be very entertaining, and I'm going to work hard to make it that way. So here we are. The first interesting thought that I really want to discuss is just that. You know, I watch a lot of people, you know, when you look at your life, you're going, what am I going to leave behind? You know, a lot of people think that they talk about the afterlife. Well, that's all well and good, but what if this is the only life you have? What if there isn't an afterlife, and when this light blinks out, you know, your family or whatever, they have something to see there, or can you say that you've lived the best life you could? That's my question. That's something that's pondering on my mind right now. Have you lived the best life you could? And have you done everything you possibly could with this life? Have you made the best out of every moment?